So we had a little mix up with our reservation.
Totally my fault.
Which means if we don't leave, we're gonna be in some trouble.
Because of a hog hunt. Welcome to Florida.
Hey, we're Joseph and Kalyn, and we've been living full-time in our RV for the past 6 years, and after a super expensive trip to the Florida Keys, we are so ready to get back to free camping at another boondocking spot here in Florida.
Or at least that was the plan.
We're gonna be like almost the last ones out of here. There's a big shocker. Now we have to pack up the RV and head to a new spot that comes with a bunch of unexpected neighbors, drag ourselves out of bed for a free activity that turned out to be a fun, unforgettable experience, and tackle a DIY project that's been driving one of us crazy for over a year. I got it!
Nicely done.
Look at all the
No,
crumbs.
don't look. Spoiler alert, taking shortcuts never ends well.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I don't want to do it.
This video is brought to you by eTrailer.
We are back in the land of free camping, which feels so good after last week's episode where we spent a criminal amount during our cheaper free Florida series. It was a total of $311. It's $390. $458. I just heard my mother gasp. But this place, this is free boondocking. This is Hampton Track. It's in Central Florida. And I have to say, it's probably my least favorite boondocking spot that we have stayed at so far. It's really crowded. There's a lot of trees, so we've had trouble with solar, we've had trouble with Starlink, and we've had to use our Verizon hotspot to get the internet.
And I apologize for the noise. We have neighbors. They're very nice. They're very friendly. They have 3 buses. And we're all leaving at the same time today. So they're starting up their diesel engines. They're getting going just like everybody else, but it's a little loud. Have a good one.
And the whole reason we're all leaving today is because of a hog hunt. Welcome to Florida, where they hunt wild hogs. And I had a whole video planned for us here, but we're having to leave a day early because apparently I booked this free spot. Like, even though it's free in Florida, you have to do free reservations, it's a whole thing. But I booked it a few weeks ago and I didn't remember that they wouldn't allow me to book it on Friday because we usually travel like Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It's just easier for us. We're leaving on a Thursday, so we're scrapping that video. Gotta come up with something new, and we gotta get out of here. You ready to hitch up?
I think so.
I'm ready.
We're gonna be like almost the last ones out of here. There's a big shocker. I thought I was gonna have to pull in the truck and hitch up at an angle, which I was really excited to do because I've never been able to do that before. But everybody left, I can pull in straight. I think I'm gonna pull in an angle just because. Let me explain what I mean when I'm saying like I can pull in at any angle. So if you're new here, for the last 6 years, we've had a short bed Ford F-250, which means we had a sliding hitch in there, which is great because it allows you to make sharp turns without this hitting the cab. But the downside is anytime you hitch up, you have to be perfectly straight with the RV in order to hook up. And by straight on, I don't mean straight on with a pin. I mean the RV's here, the truck has to be here, which means it really limits some of the spots you can get into because you always need to be able to like perfectly straight pull out and then turn. Not so with a long bed truck. So if I could go back 6 years and redo anything about RV life, I'd probably go with a long bed pickup because I just love the fact that the hitch takes up such a small footprint in the bed.
Now, I know someone was asking if we should get like a capture plate for the top.
Oh, no, not a capture plate.
Or what is
so
it?
Capture plate is what you have with a sliding hitch, and that's why you have to pull in
That's right.
straight
Okay,
on.
but there was some sort of thing on top. A Teflon plate.
And
That's
we are
what I
going
was
to be
thinking
doing our
of.
research on that. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I've seen things both ways, although I see a lot more positive than negative.
Some people love it, some people hate it.
But
It's
the
supposed
whole point of the
Yeah.
Teflon plate is so that you don't have to put all the grease up there.
Right. Which would be nice, because there's a lot of grease dollops.
And of course, if you want even more room in the bed of your truck, you can go with a gooseneck like a Gen Y hitch. But in our case, the Gen Y was not compatible with our 20-year-old rig without some modifications, and we really didn't want to go that route.
And we would have had no idea that the gooseneck hitch wouldn't have fit with our truck and fifth wheel if we hadn't talked to the team at eTrailer. They are so knowledgeable over there. So whether you want a gooseneck, sliding hitch, fifth wheel hitch, trailer hitch, or you don't know what you need, you can go onto their website and talk to the team there. They're gonna point you in the right direction. And on their website, if you know, well, of course you're gonna know the year of your truck, but basically know the year of your truck and you can search and find the exact hitch that is going to match. You all lined up while I was doing that yapping?
I'm lined up, almost. So I almost made a big boo-boo. I had the tailgate down, which is fine, but if you're gonna pull in at an odd angle, you can't have the tailgate down because you'll put the tailgate right into the RV. Thankfully, this little step thing, I can shoot up over top. Live and learn. Almost made a stupid mistake. Did not make it though.
I gotta see, we wanna really see how this comes in at an angle. So I think I'm gonna film from—
Watch out for the grease.
From up, like if I sit on top of the truck?
Yeah, you can do that. Just don't stand on the tonneau cover.
Yep. But I can stand on this, right?
Sure.
Okay, what about this?
That'll work.
Okay.
Not in the center. You started going back. Is there a dent up there now? Okay, good.
All right, let's try this.
The things we do for YouTube.
I think it worked. Yes? No? Yes?
Yes.
I also was thinking it probably would have been a lot easier to just stick the action camera up here instead of me with the regular camera.
But it was a whole lot more fun to stick her up here. There's
Okay.
a step down
I'm
there,
gonna
by the
try to get down here without falling, but make sure you go to eTrailer, check out their hitches, check out all the other RV accessories. We're gonna leave a QR code on the screen. I did it. And a link in the description. Click on it, give them a visit. It lets us know that you like that they're partnering with us and that they'll continue to partner with us in the future. Thank you, eTrailer, for sponsoring this video. Good girl. Good job. There you go.
One of the things you're gonna find at a lot of these Florida boondocking spots is that they have a gate, which means you have to use the reservation system because that's the only way you're gonna get the gate code. No looky, you have to reserve.
You want me to drive through?
I got it.
I have, by the way, driven the new truck. It's bigger than the old one, but it's not terrible. I'm getting used to it.
We're headed to Gainesville, but we've got to do a dump first. And what I did was I saved the directions on—
Oh, I saw them in the email.
Yeah, on Google Maps, and I sent them to the email. So there they are. Boom. CarPlay. Boom.
Awesome. We are in business. For lunch?
Ooh, chocolate that's melting. It's
melting?
This will be
because I had it in the
this will be a
Starbucks.
good combination in the truck. Let's see if I can get chocolate on something.
How do they compare to the, because they're supposed to be, I think, the same as the Cliff Builder bars that you can get at Walmart, the chocolate mint, but these were at Aldi. They were kind of the Aldi version, and so they were a lot cheaper.
I say they taste, the other ones taste really good. These ones taste better, which makes me concerned that they're probably not as good for me. Because generally, if it tastes really good, it's not good for me.
I feel like it's the same amount of protein, same amount of calories.
How much sugar?
16.
We'll have to see how many.
That is a lot. What are you? I can't take you anywhere. Here,
Turn off.
quick, put that in the little garbage bin.
Hello. Was hoping to use your dump station.
Oh, okay.
Trinity's hoping for a treat. Sometimes they give them to her.
Oh, hi, Trinity. Oh my goodness.
Treat?
She would take
That's what
one.
she wants.
she
Look
kn-
at her. She knows.
She only has been in one drive-through that gave a treat. Ever
Yeah.
since.
No, darling.
It's she's hilarious. Why is she?
Trin, go back. You got your treat. You got your treat. Go back. Come on. Go back. Come on. There you go. The dump station that we're going to is at Colt Creek State Park. Something that we have found is that it's very rare to find a free dump station in the state of Florida. They're going to be in your state parks, which are about $10. That's what we're paying today, or going to be at like a Love's or Pilot. Just to be aware. On this road, I think there are some cows. So we're going to show you what Trinity does when there's cows and when I tell her that there are cows. Okay, there's some cows coming up here on the right. Trin, cows! Look at the cows! What do you think? There they are! Yeah! Trin, there's a cow! There's a cow! Did you see him?
There's more cows. There's more cows.
Look at all the cows. Wow, look at all those cows. I know. You want to go herd the cows? I didn't even say it that time.
And just like that, she's done. She barked. She did her job. So I don't know if this thing started with Kalyn yelling out cows or Trin growling at cows, but Trinity is a purebred Catahoula, as far as we know from a DNA test that we did last year. I'll link to that video in the description. And Catahoulas are ranch dogs, and we've actually had her around some cows, and we've seen what we think are her instincts kick in as she's kind of like herded the cows around a little bit. I do think she likes barking at the cows, and it's funny because when we first started doing this, we would have to be like, cows, and she'd instantly jump up. Now all we have to do is be like, hey Trin, there's cows, and she's boom and ready to go.
I also think she's more likely to do it with me because of my higher pitched voice.
Yes.
Like when you say it, she doesn't typically do it. Like
No.
Like
Cows!
well,
Oh, I got it that
guess
time.
I guess she did.
She's all amped now. She's
there
ready.
are cows up here.
Yeah, there's
More
cows.
cows, Trin. Do you see them? Do you see them?
She's growling already.
Yeah, you want to go herd them? Oh, I know.
Look at the cows.
Oh, no.
Needless to say, she's entertaining.
We're kind of sort of headed to another boondocking spot. We will be boondocking, so we're not going to have any hiccups. Hopefully we don't have the hiccups either. But we are staying with a subscriber who has become a dear friend. So technically, we're going to be moochdocking, which is exactly what it sounds like. We are mooching off the kindness of our friends and family who are allowing us to stay with them.
And a subscriber, Anne, has actually been such a huge encouragement to both Kalyn and I. Before we started open roading the third time around, she was following Kalyn's business, and she knew that we were going through a rough spot back in 2023. She asked for our address at the campground that we were at and sent us such major encouragement. We finally got to meet her in person for the first time back at the Tampa RV show when we had the meetup, and it was honestly like meeting an old friend. And so we're really excited to be able to spend some time with her at her farm, ranch. I'm not sure. It's something that has a pasture.
There's turkeys up there.
Oh, Trin.
She sees you see the turkeys?
So you were trying to get us level by just backing us up?
I have a good eye,
You have a
don't
very
I?
good eye.
We are surrounded by cows. We have cows there, cows in the back pasture. Trinity, what are you gonna do with all these cows? What are you gonna do? Hey, buddy. Hi. You're cute. I'm saying hi to the cows, Trin. Now you know us, we are not ones who love getting up early, but Anne convinced us that we needed to head to the beach for a sunrise. It was an unforgettable experience, complete with driving our new to us truck down the beach. Thank goodness for four-wheel drive. Afterwards, we took a short ferry ride to Fort Matanzas, a much smaller fort that once defended the quote-unquote back door of St. Augustine. This historical monument comes with a free price tag, so if you don't want to pay for the more pricey Castillos de San Marcos, you can visit this one instead. Then it was back to the RV for one last activity while we are here, a DIY project. Now we have told you that we are not getting a new RV yet. But in the meantime, while we're saving up for that next rig, there are some things that are really bothering us about this one that we would like to fix. And one of those things is this really pristine stovetop. Look at this. This is disgusting.
And this is the repair. 2 years ago, I actually sanded this all the way down, paint stripped it, and then we put high heat Rust-Oleum paint on it. Anytime you run a paper towel across it, it comes up black from the Rust-Oleum just coming off. And as Kalyn just showed you, there's a whole bunch of spots where the paint has just come off entirely.
So we're gonna do it again, but we have a fix this time that will hopefully keep this from happening again.
But first, we have to see if I have taught Kalyn well.
We did some cleaning this morning, so Cody's space is all nice for 2 seconds. Hey, buddy. Just don't show people all the crumbs that are behind there.
That are the behind? Okay. Well, you're running the camera, so that's your job. All right, here we go. There we go. Okay. See if I got it. I got it!
Nicely done.
Look at all the
No,
crumbs.
don't look.
Oh, wow. Okay, I've got this.
I got the paint. We're using Rust-Oleum high heat because this is a stovetop, so it's a ceramic coating. We have done the black before, like Joseph said, but it took forever. I think I got this on Amazon because I couldn't find it in the store. It is a clear gloss, which is what I'm hoping will seal this in so we don't have this problem again, or at least the problem doesn't happen before we can sell it to someone. So nice, and let us use these sawhorses, which, hey, that's one of the perks of like staying with people.
Yes.
They have tools you can use.
So I just want to check. So all we're doing is we're roughing this up. We're not caring.
That's what I'm thinking.
We're not caring about the underside, correct?
No, I don't think you need to like take this down to the metal. Careful.
If you're buying this RV, you did not see that.
That's the thing. Whoever buys this RV has a very clear history of what it's been through. I'm thinking of the flooded video. Oh my goodness.
And let's talk about, we've got slides that have broken. We've got the fact that it went down McCarthy Road and back. How many?
What is wrong with you?
How many boondocking spots have we taken it to?
Do you need to put these closer together?
You know what? They could go a little closer together. Ooh, that's nasty. You spraying it?
No, I'm just shaking.
We have a little bit of a divide on this one. Kalyn's of the opinion that this is gonna work.
With the clear coat.
With the clear coat. I'm of the opinion that this needs some sort of professional, like, I don't know, different type of paint to work.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do this because I don't wanna get paint on these clothes.
Okay, and I'm wearing black, so I'm all set.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna look good initially. Oh, nice. Just got my hand. Oh, dang it.
Now you gotta sand it again.
Yep.
And I feel like that doesn't look good.
Let's
just see how this looks. So I don't think that looks bad.
You know what? If I stand back here,
You can't tell.
that works really good for YouTube. It doesn't work good for real life, though. If you look at it close up, you can see
it.
where all the...
We probably should do the right thing. Which means we have to skip our activity. Because we got to go to Ace and get paint stripper and actually... You guys were probably yelling this through the screen.
Sand it all the way down, it's not gonna work.
Sorry we didn't hear you.
Oh, I heard him.
You did not believe me. You did not believe me that this...
What's gonna work?
Yeah, I was trying to skip some. Some steps.
This guy.
You were right. So yeah, so we gotta go do that. Let's eat lunch first though. Where did you put our pub subs? Anne bought us pub subs and poppy cans. Have you had these? They're so yummy.
Why are you? What's going on? Hi.
She's excited.
Hi. No. Hi. You know what? There you go.
Oh my goodness. This will hopefully refuel us.
Yes, for the
an
day
afternoon
ahead.
of work that we were not expecting.
That we
to
weren't.
do.
We were gonna go tubing today.
Oh,
Not like
springs.
behind a boat tubing, but tubing down a spring. However, we've been told that the springs are very cold this time
And
of year.
it was kind of
So,
far away.
It would have been a challenge, so I guess we can bite the bullet. This is actually one of the big challenges if you own an RV that is like 10, 20 years old.
Yeah.
As far as I can tell, they don't make this stove anymore. They don't make this stove top. So we did so much searching to find it and couldn't find it.
Even the universal stovetops weren't big enough.
They would fit, but they would leave gaps for crumbs, and we all know what this one thinks about crumbs. Okay, enough.
You need to settle. Uh-oh.
There goes our light.
There's the door.
Can you keep her out of my sub?
Yeah, did you see her just
I
trying
did.
to eat that?
Yep.
What has gotten into you? That's rude.
So Kalyn's got the BLT. I've got the chicken tender sub, and honestly, like pub chicken tender sub, the best sub on the planet to the afternoon project. Stop it!
Yay!
I'm gonna lose my sub to this one. Whose idea was it to get a dog? I think it was her idea. Her being Trinity's. Alrighty, I think we're ready.
It looks really nice.
I will say my paint came off a lot easier than the paint that was here originally. So I don't know what that says about my painting skills, but we're gonna give this a go. We did discover though, in reading the can, which guess which one of us read the can, that we didn't do it right last time. There's a big shocker. You're supposed to cure this with some sort of high heat. Well, this is too big to put in our oven. So we're gonna try a mix between the sun and maybe a heat gun or something. But right now, we're just gonna get it coated. All right, long sweeping motions.
So first coat is done. We have to wait just a few minutes in between the coats.
Slow and steady, slow and steady.
Clear coat time.
All right, here comes the clear. Leave that for 1 hour, come back and flip it around.
I have to show you a little miss who has been so dejected that we've been outside without her. Were you pouting? You had your pouty face on earlier. Do you want to go for a walk? Yeah, you want to go for a walk?
Let's go, Trin. You ready? I'm not gonna make you wait. Let's go!
I have never seen more friendlier cows than the ones that are here.
And by cows, we mean bulls.
Yeah, they're all bulls. They're just very curious too.
Don't
No,
you dare
we're not
roll
doing
and poop,
We're
Trin.
not doing the poop thing.
No rolling, no eating. Do you guys have dogs that like to eat poop? Because Trin loves to eat cow poop.
And roll in it.
Yep.
Seem to have a cow in the pathway.
Are you gonna corral this one back to the others, Trin?
Yeah, he needs to be herded back. She's trying. She just sent him back. Oh my word. She looks pretty happy and proud of herself. Let's get some water. Up, up, up. Good girl. Okay, duck down.
Kalyn tells me I need to introduce what we need to do. The thing is, we don't know exactly what we need to do because we need to cure this without an oven and we need to get it to like 200 degrees. And I know we've said some of this stuff before, but we're gonna try a heat gun.
It doesn't have the same effect.
It really doesn't.
Stick to maybe the edge there and we'll see if it does anything. All right, we've been brainstorming.
A lot of brainstorming. When
That's
you're just
what
sitting here
happens.
doing this for an hour, you brainstorm.
So we came up with a new series for our members bonus content. So if you're not sure like what that is, this is sort of like a different behind the scenes YouTube membership where we share one extra bonus video every single week. These videos are probably anywhere from 4 minutes to 10 minutes long. They're like extra complimentary stuff. Friday stuff's always gonna be free.
The Friday
It's
stuff's
always
free.
gonna be the best stuff.
And the Friday stuff is separate from these.
Yeah.
Like these videos are completely different. We wouldn't make them without the membership, so it's not like we're keeping something from
Yeah.
everybody. The membership is just a way for people to support the channel, and these videos are a way for us to
we
add
wanna
value
make sure, exactly, I
to
was
that
gonna think
membership.
that, add value. So we're gonna be starting, let's see, the video is gonna go up Friday.
This video that you're watching right
video
now.
right now. And then the next Tuesday, the first Tuesday after this video, we're gonna start in like what? Behind the scenes, planning, filming, editing, publishing process. We're gonna share our workflow. We're gonna share our
We just
secrets.
came up with this. It's
Yes.
gonna be a 5-part series. We
Mhm.
just came up with it. We already have it mapped out. 5-part series starting with planning, which is gonna be her video all the way through the editing process,
Choosing
adding music,
yeah.
and the thumbnails and everything
So if that
else.
interests you at all, if you're like, I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel, or you have a YouTube channel and you're like, I wanna grow it and maybe see what, like, we can share. We're not experts. We're
Nope.
very clear about that, but we can share what we've learned along the way
Or if
during
you're
this
just
process.
curious.
Yeah,
If you're just curious.
We'll leave links in the description below, and we'll put a QR code on the screen in case you're watching on the TV. But we'd love to have you as a channel member. This would be a great series to try it out on.
Feel it. What do you think?
I think that feels
I
good.
feel like it feels a lot
I
more
don't-
uniform.
I don't think this is gonna come off.
I
I don't
hope-
think the paint's gonna come
I
off.
hope not. Holy cow.
It's raining, and we just finished,
I
and
think-
now paranoid Joseph wants to put that in his shirt to take
Oh,
it
you
to
know
the
what?
RV.
We could do it that way though too. We'll just do it this way. We'll cover that so it doesn't get as much rain. And we'll call it good.
You have to look at where Trinity ended up. Come on, let's go inside, okay? Come on, let's go. Oh my goodness, wow. She's like, what is going on?
Hey girl,
She beelined
you
it.
ready for supper? Do you want supper? You had an early breakfast. Look who's antsy. Look who's antsy. What are you? You can't contain yourself. Okay, sit down. Stay.
So violent.
How hard she goes down. Stay. No, sit down. Stay.
Stay.
Stay. Stay. Stay. Stay, 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 stay. Stay, 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 stay. Okay,
Good girl. That's a good girl.
there we go.
Look at it.
Are you bowing before?
This has bothered me so much. I feel so embarrassed when we have people over and I'm like,
Did it bother you more or less than the hamper? Oh, I guess more. I guess if it was bothering you when people were over, it bothers you more because people don't
can't see the hamper.
At least they shouldn't. If people are seeing your
Yeah.
hamper, you
Yeah.
have nosy friends. That's
I
all.
don't know.
That's what I'm gonna say.
we will keep you updated on this as to whether the ceramic high heat gloss coat and curing, not
Worked?
really following the directions, worked. Just in case your stove is an old stove and you can't find a part to replace it
And
with.
this is a Wedgwood Vision, so
Yeah.
if you know where to get a replacement top for it, drop it in the comments and let us know.
Let's know, because I also want to replace this knob.
Because I'm just letting you know how confident I am that my fix is going to work.
Well, you know what to do if you haven't already. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We are trying to get to 100,000 subscribers in 2025. It's a lofty goal. You can help us get there, and we're going to unlock our Python hunt at 50K. So if you want to join us on that journey, make sure you click subscribe. Pets have eaten, we have not. So we're going to go grab a hamburger at a small town joint.